it is your girl Allison Alanna, and if you're new to my channel, welcome. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always tuning in. Your girl is in a great mood today. Okay, your girl is in a great mood today. My kids are going back to school. The Lord has been coming through with his wonderful, marvelous, amazing self. And I mean, the bones that was once dry, baby, I spoke to them things and they are now rattling, baby. They are rattling. Okay. Yes. It was no rain in that valley. It was no rain in that valley, but I dug the ditches anyway. And honey, couldn't hear the rain, couldn't see the rain. And then guess what? Shortly after, the rain was coming down. The rain was coming down, baby. The valley is no longer dry. So we got the gas money to come to school today, honey. It is a good day. Things is going to go well today. This morning as I was driving, I was saying my prayer and I was saying, God, thank you for the rain. I didn't hear the sound of the rain. I didn't know when the rain was going to come. Things was looking dry, but thank you for the rain. As soon as I said that, 2 seconds later, some trickling of rain started to fall down on my truck. I didn't see no rain falling nowhere else, like beside me or nowhere else. Nobody else's vehicle. It just trickled down on my vehicle. And I just started to like give God praise because, honey, that's symbolic to me. It's like he was saying, yep. And here goes some more. Here goes some more. Like, I just feel it. I don't know what's coming today, but I feel it. The Lord is doing something new. He's doing something good, baby. And I'm ready to receive. I'm expecting. I'm looking out the window like, rain, is you here? Blessing, is you here? Ain't over this. All right, rain, is you here? I'm looking. I'm in a spirit of expectancy because I feel it in my shana now, as Willie Mo says. It's coming. Something is coming today. I feel it today. Very, very soon it is coming. I just feel it. This might be for you too. Let me pass this through to the screen. Something good coming today, boo. Be in expectancy. Be looking out the window. Be looking behind you. Be go outside and look around a little bit. Sit by your phone. Wait for that call or that text. I don't know. Whatever you've been praying for, whatever you thinking about, today just might be the day, baby. I'm gonna pass this good energy through. Because I feel it. Something is coming. Something is coming. The abundance is on its way. Things are falling down. Chains are being broken. Good things are just taking place in this moment, in this hour. And be ready to receive it. That's what I got for y'all this morning, honey. Because I'm just feeling amazing. The kids is back in school. I might have a little arrangement coming up for August. Life is good regardless of whatever is going on. It's still good. And I'm gonna tell y'all this one thing. Hold on right fast. Hold on. All right, y'all. So I've been in a little bit of studying, right? And I learned that when you are fasting, right? Whenever you fast, and I wish I would have seen this because I've been fasting since February, right? All the way since February, and I was going pretty much every week till about October, and I had gave myself quite a break before I had restarted or whatever, right? So I wish I had seen this when I initially was fasting or noticed this, but I didn't. And I know I read this verse before, but sometimes things just kind of miss you, or you might not understand the wording, or I don't know, you just weren't able to receive it the way you were supposed to. You know what I mean? You ain't really have your. That's mine, boo. You must have drank yours. I don't know where your water at. Let me see what I'm trying to find this shit. Okay. So, hold on, okay? Give mommy 1 second. We're going to buy you one. So, I ain't see this, right? I ain't see it. However, listen to this. This is talking about fasting. And I'm going to just go from Isaiah 58. All right. I'm going to just go from Isaiah 58. Somebody just gave me this Bible. I'm going to have to get a new one, though, because this is the, what is this? The NIV, which is the New International Version. And I like to read the New KJV. That's the one I read. The KJV one, now that I'm a little bit older, I might be able to read that. But the one that I had really liked was the New KJV. They kind of be switching stuff up, and I think one of them even took some stuff out. But anyhow, so okay, Isaiah 58, right? Let's go from verse 6. Is this not the kind of fasting I have chosen? To loose the chains of injustice and untie the cords of the yoke, to set the oppressed free and break every yoke? Is it not to share your food with the hungry and to provide the poor wanderer with shelter? When you see the naked, to clothe them and not to turn away from your own flesh and blood? Then your light will heavy on it, and not to turn away from your own flesh and blood. Then your light will break forth like the dawn, and your healing will quickly appear. Then your righteousness will go before you, and the glory of the Lord will be your rear guard. Then you will call, and the Lord will answer. You will cry for help, and he will say, here I am. If you do away with the yoke of oppression, with the pointing finger and malicious talk, and if you spend yourselves in behalf of the hungry and satisfy the needs of the oppressed, then your light will rise in the darkness, and your night will become like the noonday. The Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. Your people will rebuild the ancient ruins and will raise up the age-old foundations. You will be called repairer of broken walls. I love when it says repairer of the breach, because I definitely feel like that's what I am for my bloodline. I felt that way for years before now. And I know for a fact that I am the one that prays against the things that everybody else ignores and acts like is not there. However, if you keep your feet from breaking the Sabbath and from doing as you please on my holy day, if you call the Sabbath a delight and the Lord's holy day honorable, and if you honor it by not going your own way and not doing as you please or speaking idle words, then you will find joy in the Lord. And I will cause you to ride in triumph into the heights of the land, and to feast on the inheritance of your father Jacob. For the mouth of the Lord has spoken. So that was Isaiah 58 verse 6 all the way to verse 14, right? And two things I wanted to point out. I don't particularly like the way that they word it here, but this is the thing. So verse 11, like I said, the NIV says it a little bit different than I like for it to be said, or it just hit different. It just hit better in the KJV or in KJV. It just feels better, like, you know what I mean? More meaningful. But I guess they do these versions to kind of help people who might not understand that wording to better understand it. So the Lord will guide you always. He will satisfy your needs in a sun-scorched land and will strengthen your frame. You will be like a well-watered garden, like a spring whose waters never fail. And for the for the people that always say, "Oh, she's lying." I've been seeing some of the stupidest comments in my community posts. Oh, wasn't you just at work a few days ago? Do you think it takes a certain amount of time for people to decide that they no longer want you on their platform or whatever? And it's not even for the reason that y'all might be thinking. I don't even care to explain it, because it doesn't even really matter. Whatever the reason is not even valid. You know what I mean? It's really not even valid. The fact is, I'm no longer on that platform anymore, and it wasn't for anything that I did. But think what you want and believe what you want, because I don't care. Don't have to prove myself to you or anybody else. If you're not the God of Abraham or my husband, don't got to tell you nothing. Don't have to submit to you in any kind of way. Don't have to prove myself to you in any kind of way. So with that being said, now, so for the people that think that, oh, she's lying because she's not crying or she's not yelling or she's not, I don't have to react that way. I always pray for peace. So I stay real chill. I stay real chill for the most part. The only time I get real rah-rah is if I have completely lost my cool and now I'm not coming to talk. My rah-rah is my actions at that point. You feel me? So I don't got to do all of that. For the most part, this is me all day long. I'm chill for the most part. I don't go bothering people and starting conflict with people. I'm very chill. I might follow up with the conflict, and that's another thing. People keep thinking that they can say whatever they want to say and think that they're not going to be addressed, but you will be addressed. Not in the way that you think, though. I ain't going to come curse you out. I ain't going to come disrespect you and carry on. I might give myself a good laugh here and there, but for the most part, I'm going to just tell you about yourself and make you have to look in the mirror. I'm going to hit you where it hurt, and don't think I don't know where it hurt. I know where it hurt for you by the things you say to me. I know where it hurt for you by the things you say to me. You see, the spirit will, I got like a gift, if you haven't already noticed that in these 7 months that I've been consistent on this platform. I kind of just know, you feel me? And when you're going to tell me by the things you say to me. All right? That's just how it works with me. Okay, so moving right along. Back to that verse that I just read in verse 11. The reason why I don't have to be going crazy and going all of this and doing all of that, and why I still am blessed, and why most people don't even know that I'm homeless because of the fact that it doesn't look like it, is because of my giving. When in the verse where we talked about in 11, right? Before that, that was God's promise. He will guide me and satisfy my needs, even in a sun-scorched land. It could be burning up. It could be hot. God gonna pour me some water down and cool me, baby. He gonna cool me. You know why? Because I do this. Back over here. What that verse said. Back over here. Is it not to share your food with the hungry and to provide the poor wanderer with shelter? When you see the naked, to clothe them, and not to turn away from your own flesh and blood. Okay, so let me tell you something. My family don't care for the most part about me, right? But let me tell you, even when I get on, which is coming, when I get to where I'm trying to get to, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to still have their back. Somebody got a financial need, I'm going to still have their back. Somebody need a house or somewhere to live, I'm going to still have their back. You know, even though they didn't care nothing about me when I was going through my situation. Even though I know if I go back broke, right, they still ain't going to have my back. Might do a little something for me 1 or 2 times, but that's it. After that, it's going to be a problem. You see what I'm saying? And you know why I'm going to do it? Because of that word right there. And not to turn away from your own flesh and blood. It's not for them. It's for the law. Because I'm trying to go by the law. I'm trying to go by the word, the God book that we was left here on the earth when Jesus went up to the heavens. Okay? That's what I'm trying to go by. So no matter what they did to me, my own flesh and my own blood, whatever I got, it's theirs. I give like that anyway. Even if it was just giving somebody a ride, because a lot of people in my family can't even drive. They can't even drive, honey. But guess what? They asked me for a ride. Oh, yeah, come on. I asked them for a couple bucks for gas. Another time when it's for me, oh, no, I don't got it. Or watch my kid. Oh, no, I'm not doing. That's just how it is. I lovingly help them when they ask me. Don't even think twice. Come running. When it's me, they gotta stop. They gotta think. They ain't got. That's just how it is. But because of this little law right here, and that's just naturally in my heart, though. I don't know if that's just something God imparted in me or what, but that's just naturally in my heart. Like, I always been that way with my folks. Like, I never been stingy. I never been tight. You know what I mean? I might have to do some other things with them, set them straight, give them the business here and there whenever they play with me, you know. But at the end of the day, I always try to just let stuff go, and those is my folks. So that's number one. And not only that, but you share your food with the hungry and to provide the poor wanderer with shelter. So me, the reason why I talk about giving so much is because I give. And years ago, somebody had kind of put it in my head that, you know, we all know you got to give to get. You got to give to get. You have to, you know, you do your alms. You know, you read about giving, whatever. People think you only give through your tithes. You're supposed to be out here doing what Jesus did, giving and helping the poor, right? Even if you consider yourself the poor, I consider myself, well, I don't consider myself poor. Because, like, when I look at poor people, I always feel like we're not the same. I think poverty is really a mindset. And I'm very intelligent, and I don't have a poverty mindset. Even when I am broke, I'm still giving. Let me show y'all something. In this wallet right here, right? I got literally $1. Not another dime in here. Not no other nothing in here, right? $1. I see a poor man today, he gonna think I'm coming to tackle him to the ground, because I'm gonna be running him down to give him this $1. You know why? Because giving is what sets you free. You need help in the financial area. You need a breakthrough in your finances. You know what I mean? You need something. Go give. Go give. Let it fly away to the nearest person that got a need beneath you. I have seen, you know, I don't never record my arms, so I know the shallow people going to think it's not true. But in my time since August, I have given away money. Even when people was giving me money, I was taking some of it and giving to the poor on the street. I was giving to the poor on the street with the money that was being given to me, because I don't care about no money. Yeah, I need it. It's a tool to get me through life. That's it. We have no love affair. We have no attachment. Nothing. Nothing. Okay? Nothing. People was giving me money. When some people was cash apping me money for my own need, I was still taking some and giving to the people that was under me. When I saw a lady walking into the Walgreens with a blanket on, sleeping behind the Walgreens, right? I had just left the ATM. My mom wouldn't let me. My mom wouldn't let me walk past her coming in the store while I was going out and not give her something. It couldn't. That $20 probably bought her dinner and lunch for the day. Okay? That probably gave her dinner and lunch for the day. And I was in the same position. The only thing was I had a little DoorDash account that I could work off of. And I had, of course, my social media platforms that I have income that comes in from. And I had a vehicle. That was the only difference. But I still gave to her. Okay? Another lady was literally sleeping on the ground with her stuff beside her. Yes. Okay? Sleeping on the ground. And while everybody else was walking past her, I went in the store. And I got her water. I got her some juice. I got her some snacks. I picked up a whole bunch of stuff out of the store. And when I came out, I sat the bag, but I didn't even wake her up because she sleeps. She's tired. Probably had a long night, whatever the heck been going on. She's stressed out. Gave her a bag and put it right beside her head and walked off. I don't need to thank you. I just need to know that I did my part for you, because I see you over there on the street. And I can't be like the wicked people that leave Jesus to starve. Because when you walk past the poor, right, and you leave them to starve, you are starving Jesus Christ. Okay? Symbolically, you are starving Jesus Christ. I can't do that. They don't gotta ask me. Sometimes I wake up to my car, and sometimes they don't. Either way, if I see them and I know that it's something in my purse to give, that's my last piece of cash. That's my last piece of, I had that one little dollar just sitting in there for days. I'm like, what I'm gonna do with that? I don't need no dollar. You know what I'm saying? Dollar can't do nothing for me, but it could do something for them. That's a 50-cent can of soda or a $1 bottle of water. That's just giving. They might already have 5 and just was short 1, and now they got it to go get whatever they was trying to get. So to sum it up, I get a lot back. People be thinking, oh, she's begging. Yes, label me the beggar if you want to. At this point, I don't even care. At this point, I don't even care. You know why? You know why? Because Jesus loves the poor. So if I'm poor, let me be poor. Label me whatever you want to call me, but I don't consider myself poor. I am like I've been learning in my studies. You are a rich woman, baby. I am a rich woman going through a poor situation, because my mindset is not that of the poor. I give like I'm rich. In fact, I give like I am rich. I'm not stingy in my giving. I was homeless giving people $20, like I said. And she wasn't the only person I gave to. I don't want to go through the whole thing though, because my reward comes from God. I don't need the reward from y'all. I don't need the recognition from y'all. Whenever you give, make that a note for yourself. Whenever you give, keep that to yourself. You don't gotta record it and post it, because your reward gonna come from the people you showing the recording to. You see, it's not going to come from God. Whatever you do that privately, and God will bless you openly. That's why when y'all be seeing me come on here and thank people for cash apps and all that, it's just me getting back what I already do behind the scenes that y'all don't see. It's just me getting it back. I don't care how poor I am. If I got 5 cents, if I got 5 pennies and a homeless man asks me for one, I'm giving it to him. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. Because I learned that no matter how little you have, God will send it back. When I gave to a homeless woman $20 and I needed money for diapers later on, and I was getting ready to go to work, I'm like, dang, I done gave my money. Now I got to go to work. And I had to tell myself, don't even dare have any type of thought about what you gave, because God provides. Go out there and get what you got to get. Baby, while I was tying my shoe to go to work, a cash app came back to me for $20, boo. I didn't even have to go to work. I gave and it was given back to me. It was given back. So I know how it works. That was my last year. But if you see somebody in need, or you feel it in your heart like God is telling you to go get that to somebody, just do it. I promise you He going to give it back, probably some more. Probably going to get back more than what you gave. So for the ones that's making in the community post that I saw with their little raggedy old tie, need a nap behind self, baby, make all the jokes you want. Make all the jokes you want. The joke is going to eventually be on you. I'm telling you, the joke is going to eventually be on you. God provides for me even in the valleys of the shadow of death, baby. The evils cannot come near me. The evil can't come near me because I'm protected. He has shown me that if He left me to sleep on the sidewalk for months, the enemies couldn't come near me, because He done dispatched the angels all around. As soon as they come, they flying back as an angel to knock their tail across the street somewhere. He done showed me. He done showed me the protection that He will give to me. He has shown me the protection that He will give to me. So whatever bad you want to wish on me, whatever jokes you want to make about my situation because you think it's funny. You think it's funny that somebody lost their position. You think it's funny that somebody is homeless. You're saying things that have nothing to do with nothing. You're rude. You're wicked and evil. You're clearly broken in your spirit because you're finding pleasure in somebody else's down times. Right? You are, I don't even know if there's a word to describe you, but just know that you will be handled. And like I said, the moral of this is probably going to be quite a long video because we're going to get some other vlogging done today. But I just wanted to speak to y'all today, baby, because the moral of the story is today I can have 5 cents. Tomorrow I can have 1 million. Because I shared my food with the poor, even while I was poor, this is why when the land is hot and scorched, baby, Father God put down the spring waters on me. The waters never fail for me. It don't matter. I could be over there living in a recycling bin over there. I bet you God gonna send somebody over to that recycling bin and give me some money. I'ma start writing down every time a random person come up to me and give me money. I'm going to start writing that down because that has happened to me so much. I'm going to start writing down every time a random person comes up to me and give me money. Or every time a random person give me a cash app that I didn't even ask for. Just so y'all can see that you always reap what you sow. And through your giving, you are always sent water in your dry land. You're always sent some water in your dry, hot, and scorching land because you're a giver. Because you are a giver. So for those always wondering why I don't panic, why I'm not crying and screaming and thinking that because I don't have those emotions going off on camera, I don't know what good that would do for me. But because I don't have that going off on camera, that means I'm lying. It's because I pray for peace. So I'm always in peace. I'm always in peace. Even if I worry about something for a second, I know God has not given me the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and of a sound mind. So I just recite that to myself because that is a factual thing. Fear is of the devil. I don't have to be in fear. I don't have to worry. I don't have to do all of those things. Like, I don't know that my Father in heaven is rich and everything here belongs to him.
Mom.
I don't have to do that.
Mom.
I pray
Mom.
and I ask God to provide.
Mom.
And then I ask.
Mom.
I put it out there.
Mom.
And then God sends the people.
Mom.
It never fails.
Mom.
It never fails. My needs are always fulfilled. My needs are always fulfilled. And I wholeheartedly believe that it is because of my giving to people. Even in my times of need myself. Like, matter of fact, we get ready to go hunt us down a man to give to. One of the men over there in them bushes, we going over there and we going to give him our little $1. Because we know that God provides. Stop picking your lip. We know that God provides. So that's my message for today. Give and it'll be given to you. Don't turn your back on your family, even if they would turn their back on you. When you can help them, you help them. When they have a need, you help them. When they have a need, you help them. When you see the poor living on the street, you give them your food, which is some money. They living on the street, you give them shelter if you can. Maybe a hotel room or something like that if you can. And watch. When your land is hot, and now it's your time to go live in the trash can and the recycling bin, I promise you that heat will be quenched. That fire will be quenched with God's water. And hopefully that time don't ever have to come from you. But if it did, you will be quenched by God's water because of your good alms and your commitment to God, for sure. Some of y'all need this outfit right here. Out to Walmart. Walmart always try to turn on their music as soon as I come in there. It's like they be like, the vlogger is here. let's mess up her vlog by turning on music. Here. Oh, y'all want this right now? Are you about that food? All right. You about that eat life? Okay. This August favorite kind too. August, good one. That's nice. I gotta clean my car out because I got somewhere to go later on today, and I gotta make some room in my car. But yes, out the Walmart, August got his food. I was just on live if y'all was on there. Y'all know how that went down. If you haven't already checked it out, go check it out if you would like to. Where's my water? There we go. So he got a new toothbrush too. His toothbrush that he had, honey, I went in the bathroom, I think it was yesterday morning, or was it this morning? Went in there and the bristles was going here. The bristles was going this way, like, oh, they was crip walking, okay, crip walking. So I don't know what they went in the bathroom and did when they started feeling a little bad. Even while they was sick, they was still being bad. Throw up and go lay down, take a nap, come back and start being bad or something like that. So any little time they got where they felt any little bit of relief, or he wasn't running no fever or nothing, so they put that time to use. So they must have went in the bathroom. I know they kept going in there. Him and Ace kept going in there. And, you know, I was getting them out. But apparently something happened with that toothbrush. So I didn't even want to risk using it again with him. I don't know what they was in there doing with it. I know when Ace was a baby, he used to take the toothbrushes and clean the floor. So at the time, it was just 4 of us. So I used to just buy me a 4-pack. Just go to the store and get a 4-pack. Replace everybody's toothbrush because you just never know what he had been in there doing. But yeah, so one thing that just came to my mind too as I was thinking, I talk a lot while I think. And this is another thing too for the people that's always saying, oh, she got wandering eyes and she's blinking, so that means she lying. Honey, I got a mind that runs like I told y'all, like a little mad scientist, okay? My mind is always thinking, and I could be talking to you right now about baking a cake, but I'm thinking of you I'm thinking about a funeral that I'm getting ready to go to, or I'm thinking about what outfit I'm going to put on for another event. Like my mind is all over the place. My mind even multitask, okay? So you see me looking off or taking a minute to get my words together. I'm thinking about 10 different things in my head, honey, while I'm talking to you about one thing. So that's for the people that swear that they know what's going on with me, but, you know nothing. Nonetheless, back to what I was about to say. As I was thinking, right, as I was just talking to y'all, I began to think, because one of the major things, too, that I learned, like when I was talking about Isaiah 58 earlier today, was the fact that while you fast, you're supposed to give to the poor. I don't think I had mentioned that while I was talking earlier on. You're supposed to give to the poor while you're fasting. And for whatever reason, I never knew that. I was on live just a few minutes ago, and while I was talking to one of y'all, we was saying that, you know, you could read the scripture 9 times, and by the 10th time you get something else out of it. That you read this thing this whole time, and you're just now realizing that it has said that. So it's crazy, because I'm thinking to myself, what if from the time that I was fasting in February all the way down till October, like majority every week from February to October, what if my fasting wasn't considered acceptable because of the fact that I wasn't giving to the poor, particularly on those days of fasting? Like, yeah, I may have gave to the poor on other days, right? But what if I was supposed to give to the poor during the fast to activate what I was asking for, what the purpose of my fast was for? So now I'm like, I don't know if it was 100% in vain. I don't know what you did with your water, but I do have you some juice. I don't think it was 100% in vain. However, I do feel like it may have not been as effective because I didn't do that during the fast. And I'm so happy that I've been studying. That I've been studying with other people that know more than I do, which is always a great thing because you can learn from those who know more than you, who are more mature in the spirit, who know more, who... This? Okay. Who know more, who have got the revelations that I haven't gotten. And they could show them to you. And then you can go back. You always want to go back and look for yourself. And it was just like, wow, what if this is the thing? Like, what if it was because during the fast, specifically on the day of the fast, or during the time period, because, you know, sometimes you fast for more than one day. The time period of the fast, I didn't get to the poor at all. Like, what if? What if? So that's something to think about. That's something to become aware of. That's something to study for yourself. And if you are somebody who does incorporate fasting, which you should be, but if you're not, maybe now might be your time. But, you know, if you're incorporating fasting into your Christian walk, look at Isaiah 58 and definitely add the giving to the poor during your fast. For sure, that is part of it. And I'm so mad I missed it, but I'm so glad that I know it now. So glad that I know it now. Okay, so I was today years old when I realized that not all Chick-fil-A's had playgrounds. Like, I thought all of them had playgrounds because it was so cold out here. It's kind of warming up now. The sun is coming in, as you can see, but it was so cold earlier that put those down. That what you call it? I think. Yeah, I didn't want to play. I didn't want to play outside because again, it was cold. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go to McDonald's and let him play at the playground. But the McDonald's with the playground isn't around here, and I know all the McDonald's don't have playgrounds. Usually, like the ones that are still kind of like older style, they got them. However, careful, you was about to spill that. However, all the I'm thinking all the Chick-fil-A's do. I don't recall like ever really seeing a Chick-fil-A without a playground. So I come here for this boy to play. He just ate, and I'm like, okay, let me let him play a little bit, and then he can go for his nap time. Child, not a playground in this daggone building, and I'm not driving all the way over to the other side for no playground. So I don't have my watch on, but we just gonna sit here and wait because I got an appointment that's in about 30 minutes that I need to run over to real quick. So we gonna wait here for the time being because I was just gonna let him play for the time being. But yeah, we're gonna wait here, I guess. Let me check the time. The sun is really ruining the lighting for this clip, but I'm gonna just tell y'all real quick. I did go and make my appointment on time. August slept the whole time, thank the Lord. And then shortly after that, it was time to go and get Ace from school. So we got him. Say hey, Ace. Hi. And then I'm gonna continue on with my pickups for the evening and head it on in. So Mama, yeah. Did you bring your tablet in? It's dead and you can't use it. So yeah, with that being said, y'all, I'm gonna end the vlog where I hate this look. I'm gonna end the vlog right here, and I will see y'all in the next one. Remember to make sure you look out for your rain. You look out for your blessing. If you've been even praying for one. I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure that you do subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And ta-ta.